Charlie was battling Adam, and Adam would give Charlie everything he had. In this alternate timeline, Adam wouldn't be as full of himself as he was before. He was still arrogant, he was still cocky, but this time, he made sure to go for the destruction. This time, he made sure to hit Charlie with everything he had early on. And this was too much for Charlie. Charlie used her magic heal for a little bit, but eventually she would fall, as Adam would destroy her. She would suddenly wake up and see clouds all around her. As she looked, she was shocked. She couldn't believe it. Everything looked so peaceful, as suddenly she saw Sarah and Emily, and Sarah would say, "Are you effing kidding me?" As Charlie looked down and saw her dress, it was blue, and she had a halo. Charlie said, "What's going on?" Emily would say, "You're an angel now, Charlie!" As she would fly and grab her hand. "I didn't think it was possible, but since you're half human, I guess it is. Well, I guess half sinner. You became an angel! Redemption's possible!" Charlie was then shocked, but then she smiled. "I'm alive! I'm alive! I'm alive!" As Sarah was absolutely horrified, who just stormed off, absolutely angered by this. How could the Princess of Hell go into heaven? It didn't make any sense. Her anger filled her every move. Her anger filled her every instinct. But as she walked, Adam came up to her. And this timeline, Adam would retreat as soon as he destroyed Charlie, because he did what he wanted to do there. As Adam said, "Hey, the exorcism is pretty successful. I even took down the princess." "You didn't take her down, you brought her here. What do you mean?" As Charlie would walk out high. As Adam would say, "What the F?" As then we cut to Lucifer. As Lucifer would fly there, he wouldn't see Charlie. As Lucifer would say, "What's going on?" As Vaggie said, "You're too late." Lucifer would then get to his knees and begin to cry, not knowing that his daughter was okay. Lucifer wanted to get revenge, though. He would demand a meeting. He would demand that they return Adam to him. Otherwise, he will cause destruction in heaven. As the hotel continued, only because Lucifer kept it going, only because Lucifer ordered them to stay there, because no one really believed in a dream without Charlie. As Vaggie was sad, she would cry every night, until one day she would hear a knock on the door, and as she opened it, it was Charlie and Emily. Everyone was shocked, as Vaggie said, "Charlie, is that you?" As they hugged, as Vaggie and Charlie kissed. As Charlie and Vaggie kissed, they embraced each other. They embraced their warmth. They embraced their love. And even though Charlie was an angel now, she still loved Vaggie. And Vaggie said, "Funny how I'm a fallen angel and you're an angel now." Charlie would say, "Yeah, and we can both fly now." As her wings came out and they began to fly together. As they sung a song, "I may be in heaven and you may be in hell, but our love will always come together." They sung a song about love and about how it comes together. And as Charlie and Vaggie started to sing, Emily would say, Charlie really wants to stay here, but she can't because she's an angel, so we need someone else to run the hotel for our programs to work, because we want to work with the hotel," Emily would say. As Emily would ask this, suddenly she would feel someone walk beside her. As she looked, it was Lucifer. "Hello, I sense angelic energy, and I'm here to avenge my daughter." Seriously though, you are effed. Now, suddenly, Charlie would say, "It's okay, Dad." As Lucifer would say, "Charlie, you're alive?" As he would run and hug her, as they would both hug each other, and Lucifer would cry, "I thought I lost you, Charlie. I thought I lost you." Charlie would say, "Dad, I'm here." As they both looked at each other, as Charlie said, "But I'm an angel now, so we need someone to run the hotel." Everyone was shocked, and no one knew who would run the hotel, and suddenly Lucifer would say, "I'll do it." As everyone said, "What?" As Lucifer then said, "I'll continue your dream, Charlie. I'll continue it for my daughter." As they both smiled at each other, as Charlie said, "I guess I'm going to go a long distance for a while, Vaggie." Vaggie would say, "I'll deal with it." As then Charlie would leave. Everyone was excited for this hotel. Everyone was excited now that they knew that it worked. As then we cut back to heaven. As Lilith would hear the news, she wouldn't really be too excited about her daughter coming back to heaven. After all, it was only a matter of time before she was discovered. So she would try to pack up now, as suddenly Charlie would walk up to her. As then Lilith looked at Charlie, as Charlie looked at Lilith, Charlie would say, "Why? Why do all this? Why?" Lilith would say, "I don't need to explain myself to you." As Lilith would walk out, she would say, You got your dreams. At least you did. I wish I could have had my dreams." As Lilith left, Charlie would then sigh. As then she went to bed. Heaven was full of a lot of changes now. New sinners coming in. She was excited, but also scared of the future. However, one night she would wake up, tied up, as she would see Adam and Lute, and Adam would say, hello there, princess. Charlie would then start to scream. As she started to shake, the rope started to disappear as she incinerated. Adam said, I beat you once, I could beat you again. Charlie would say, we'll see about that. As Adam and Charlie started to fight, we cut to a therapy session. As Lucifer and Angel were both talking to each other, Angel would say, so, what is this? Lucifer would say, oh, this is therapy, so, tell me what's bothering you. Not much, not much. Isn't your boss bothering? We don't talk about that. Lucifer would say, why not? Because we just don't. As in, Lucifer would say, tell me about your problem. Angel would say, no. As in, Angel would storm off into his room. As Lucifer would sigh, he would go down and say, hey, Husk. Husk would say, yeah, Lord, what do you want? Lucifer would say, you don't have to call me Lord, just call me Lucy, or Lucifer, whatever you prefer. What's up with Angel and his boss? Husk would say, oh, touchy subject, he owns his soul. Really? I guess I'll talk to him. Husk would say, are you really gonna warn me about an overlord when I'm literally the king of hell and the most powerful person here? Lucifer would say. Husk would say, force of habit, that's what I thought. As then Lucifer would walk over to Val's place. As he knocked on the door, Val would open the door and say, the king of hell wanted to make a deal with me? I'm flattered. Do you want to make videos? Or maybe get in on the profit? Maybe join the V's? Lucifer would say no, but as then suddenly, Val would start to sing. But why not have some pleasure? Why not join the V's? Why not increase your power with just you and me? As Val would sing his song, Lucifer would interrupt and say, actually, I'm here about Angel's contract. As Val would say, oh, about that. Psh, your daughter already came to me about that. So pathetic that as suddenly Lucifer would punch Val and say, don't talk about my daughter. As then he would tickly take care of him. And I could describe the fight, but it's the King of Hell versus Valentino. I'm pretty sure you know who's going to win. As that was going on, though, we cut back to Charlie. As Charlie would look at Adam and begin to get angry as she punched him, and then Adam punched her, and they both got into a fight. As Charlie wasn't going to lose this time. Charlie was going to make sure that she won. Charlie was going to make sure that she was stronger. And Charlie was going to make sure that no one can push her around. They started to fight. They started to talk to each other. And as they started to talk to each other, things got a little heated. As Adam would say, do you really think you can do this? Do you really think you can defeat me, Charlie? Oh, please. I am Adam, the first man on Earth. I don't care if you are a princess. Charlie would say, you talk too much. As suddenly the entire ground would begin to shake, as she would use her angelic and demonic powers, as she would punch Adam to the floor. And as they would punch, the entire ground would shake, as they would punch again and again and again. As suddenly Sarah would walk in and said, what on great heavens is going on here? As then Adam would say, I can explain. Charlie was, no, you've been a pain for too long, Sarah would say. As suddenly a hole would open in heaven, as Adam would fall down and hit the bottom. As he looked, his face was red, as his body transformed, as now he was a demon. As then we cut back to Sarah and Charlie, as Sarah would say, I'm sorry about him. Charlie would say, don't be, I know his type. Besides, now I can finally work on redeeming people, and I can work on being in heaven. Sarah would say, I may not like you, but you are right. As then we cut to Lucifer. As Lucifer would walk back to the hotel, Angel would say, I heard what you did. As then he would hug him and say, thank you. You're welcome. What do I do now? It's up to you. You can leave the hotel even if you wanted. Angel would think about it. He said, I'll stay. I think you're a great king and a great hotel manager. Lucifer would smile and say, thank you. You're a great friend. And that's going to leave things off. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, link to this video in the comments below. Don't forget to share with all your friends. I really enjoyed making this video. I hope you enjoyed watching it. Making the video was very, it was very nice. It was very good. And yeah. And also, today is November 5th. So I am going to see my brother. Now, this is the first time I'm ever going to go on a plane. I am an adult, a grown man. I've never been on a plane before. I'm sure it'll be fine, though. I'm sure it's not going to be like any little thing, It's not going to be like a big catastrophe or anything. I am a little nervous because I am going, 400,000 feet above land, What's wrong with that, to go so far up above land and stuff, to be high up in the sky. And then people talking about how cars are safer. And I'm like, well, yeah, but you know, it's like a whole thing. Anyway, I'm not really. I didn't used to be scared of heights. I don't know if I'm really scared of them. They just make me uncomfortable. You know, I can deal with them, but I'm a little uncomfortable being so far up in the air. But I'm pretty sure that's a good thing. You know, if you were 800,000 feet above the air, I think you'd be a little uncomfortable. That's just me. Anyway, how are you all doing? Let me know in the comments below. My day is going to go pretty interesting. I am pre-recording this video before November 5th, so yeah. By the time you see this video, I am on a plane. I am going across country. I am on a plane. I'm not going to see any comments. I don't know how well this video is going to do. I don't know anything like that. So yeah. That's always interesting, because before, you know, I used to always check my video, to always check the views, and I check it every now and then. Now I just don't check it as much, because before I got really nervous when I got monetized. I was like, I have to make this certain amount, I have to make this certain amount. And now, even though I still have to make this certain amount, things are going a lot better, so I'm not as worried. So yeah, if you don't think anyone loves you, you're wrong, because I love you. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share with all your friends. Peace out. You're the best.